Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Charlie Cobra Reviews, and just want to say I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is going to be our review for Resident Alien. If you like the video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe to our channel for our latest reviews, and click on the notification button so you can be notified about our latest videos. Now to the review. Now this show is just great and a real treat. I have to admit that I had no idea what I was in store for watching this show, and I think that was half of the fun of watching it. This show is part mystery and part CSI, but also equal parts comedy and drama. It's full of scenes that are laugh out loud funny, and some that are quite drama filled and serious in tone at times. I really like the way it balances them and how each episode gets us a little bit further into the mystery of who killed the town doctor, and if anyone is close to finding out the alien's secret identity or his secret mission. The character of the alien, who takes on the name Harry after the doctor whose identity he steals, Dr. Harry Vanderspiegel, is a pretty funny character. It really shows in how he is trying his best to navigate through everyday situations with no prior knowledge of how or what it is to be human, and really understand the subtle nuances of human nature and interaction while having a superiority complex and believing all humans are barely smarter than lizards, in his opinion. He's totally oblivious to many things that are second nature to people, like sarcasm and sense of humor. There are actually quite a few likable characters on the show, like Asta 12 Trees, played by Sarah Tomko, who is arguably the heart of the show, a central and integral character and super relatable. She's an important character to Harry learning to be more human. Also, there's Sheriff Mike, who is played by Corey Reynolds, and is full of catchphrases and just ridiculous things he says that are funny as hell. His completely blunt personality and no-nonsense approach to crime leaves him to rub people the wrong way, but he never apologizes for himself or tries to tiptoe around people either. Then there's Darcy, who's played by Alice Wetterland, who's the town's bar owner and ex-Olympic athlete. She's a pretty cool character and quite different from the others, and really kind of complements the other characters by rounding them out. The whole mix of characters in the show are pretty diverse personality-wise, and how the show revolves around them, and it's just a really funny show that's also full of alien sci-fi things going on at the same time, but manages to ring through on an emotional level as Harry the alien begins to understand more and more about humans. I'll go over more in the spoiler section, but I give this show an 8 out of 10, and you should definitely check it out, especially if you're into sci-fi and looking for something that'll make you laugh at the same time too. Alright, next up is going to be the spoiler section review, so I'll give you a little bit of time to pause the video or come back and see it at a later time. So Resident Alien is just one of those shows that you don't expect for it to be as good as it is. I was really surprised when I saw the first episode and decided that I had to show my brother the first episode too, and we actually got our dad into it. I really like Alan Tudyk and how he not only plays the alien Harry, but also the actual Dr. Harry Vanderspiegel in the flashbacks that happen as well. He's pretty talented and extremely funny in playing the alien, especially the parts where he's learning how to walk and talk and watching Law and Order. So the whole thing with the show is that Harry is an alien that has crash landed on Earth before he could finish his mission, and is looking for his ship or parts of it that he needs to recover so he can finish his mission. He wakes up and searches the mountainside where he believes it is and pretty much avoids all human contact. That's when things change and the local authorities seek him out because the person whose identity is taken is a known doctor, and they need him to investigate the death of the town doctor. He now has to not only go into town where there are humans everywhere, but also interact with them and hope that no one can tell that he's really an alien in disguise. The storytelling, plot, and character development in this show are done in such a great way in how it progresses forward, but also shows things that occurred earlier in flashbacks, and you get to know or see things that make the characters more three-dimensional and feel more realistic. Harry is very smart for an alien, but has no clue when it comes to a lot of the things that we take for granted when it comes to being human, things like sarcasm, humor, and more. So his behavior is off-putting, but tolerated and accepted for the most part, and he reluctantly takes on the job of the town doctor when asked because he doesn't want for anyone to suspect anything, which makes it harder for him, especially when he learns that the mayor's son Max can see his true identity, something like only 1 in a million humans might be able to do. The head nurse Asta 12 Trees makes his job easier by assisting him, and they bond rather quickly when he takes her up on the offer to go for a drink after work to the local bar. That's where they meet Darcy, the bartender and owner of the bar, who's also Asta's best friend, and they have fun drinking and dancing, and Harry drinks heavily to fit in. There's some pretty funny scenes of the alien dancing too. The next day, Asta asks Harry to help her get some things from her abusive ex-boyfriend Jimmy's house, and Harry saves her from him when he begins attacking her. He helps her to leave, and she confides in him that she had a child with Jimmy when she was really young, but gave it up for adoption, as they were too young to take care of it. Like I said in the non-spoiler section, this show has a good mix of mystery, comedy, and drama, and does it in a really good way. Just as it pulls you in one direction, like the drama part about Asta's child, then it steers you in a completely different direction, like comedy again, when you find out at the end of the first episode that Harry's first patient is Max, the mayor's son, who can see that he's really an alien. I really enjoyed this show, and I'm so glad that they decided to renew it for another season, and that there'll be a season 2 coming soon. I liked it so much that I'm actually thinking about checking out the comic books by Dark Horse Comics to see how good they are too. Anyways, I give this show an 8 out of 10, and personally can't wait for it to return. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day and checking out this review. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date on our latest videos, and hit that notification button if you don't want to miss any. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you like watching video games, check out our live streams on Twitch, where we're streaming every day, and our other channel here on YouTube, where we post the streams at a later time. I'm Charlie Cobra, and have a great day.